As the velvet night unfolds its starry mantle, whispering secrets of ancient enlightenment through the rustle of unseen leaves, imagine yourself nestled in the sacred embrace of Moonmind Temple, a sanctuary where time dissolves, and the soul awakens to life's profound symphony. Tonight, dear wanderer, I beckon you to embark on a mesmerizing odyssey through timeless Zen tales, each one a luminous thread weaving the fabric of human connection, growth, and inner peace. Sink deeper into your bed's comforting cradle. Let your breath flow like a gentle river carving canyons of calm, and allow these stories to caress your spirit, evoking waves of reflection, empathy, and transcendent joy. These narratives, drawn from Buddhism's eternal wellspring, reveal how every encounter, fleeting or eternal, carries divine purpose, stirring emotions that heal old wounds and illuminate paths forward. Prepare your heart for tales that will not only lull you into the deepest slumber but also awaken your soul to the hidden magic in every relationship. The purpose of connections, threads woven by destiny's hand. In the grand tapestry of existence, no soul crosses our path by mere whim or accident. Each arrival is a stroke of cosmic artistry, timed with exquisite precision to nurture our growth, challenge our illusions, or mirror our deepest truths. As the Buddha so poignantly declared, everything that has a beginning has an ending. Make your peace with that and all will be well. These words resonate like a heartfelt elegy, reminding us that connections, whether ephemeral whispers or lifelong symphonies, bloom and fade in seasons of profound purpose, evoking a bittersweet reverence for life's impermanent dance. Our first tale transports us to a mist-shrouded monastery perched on Japan's ancient mountainside, where cherry blossoms pirouette in spring's tender breeze, blurring the veil between earthly toil and heavenly grace. Here, amid temple bells chiming like echoes of forgotten dreams and meditation halls steeped in serene silence, unfolds a story of invisible bonds that bind us all in a web of destiny. In this ethereal haven dwelled Hotaka, an elder monk whose 84 years had etched wisdom's map upon his weathered face, his eyes shimmering like alpine lakes reflecting eternity's gaze. Unlike hermits who chased solitude's elusive shadow, Hotaka embraced human ties as sacred bridges to enlightenment, often murmuring to his disciples, "In life's intricate web, no thread stands alone. Each touch ripples through infinity's loom." One radiant spring dawn, as petals swirled in a ballet of pink confetti around his ancient meditation tree, Hotaka spied a young wanderer approaching the gates. Hiroshi's stride bore determination's fire, yet his eyes harbored uncertainty's storm, a look Hotaka knew well, the burden of a question too heavy for one heart to bear. Hiroshi had trekked 17 grueling days from a distant coastal hamlet, drawn by an inexplicable pull, a silent call that echoed in his soul like a half-remembered melody from another life. As the Buddha taught, everything arises from causes and conditions, nothing exists in isolation, each meeting a convergence of unseen streams. Welcomed with steaming tea that warmed his travel-weary bones, Hiroshi finally voiced his soul's torment. "Master Hotaka, why do some souls ignite instant kinship, as if we've danced through lifetimes together, while others cast shadows of unease without cause? Are these encounters fate's design or chaos's caprice?" Hotaka's gaze softened, the blossom's dappled light painting his face in patterns of light and shadow, evoking the duality of joy and sorrow in every bond. After a pregnant pause, where the question lingered like incense smoke, he replied with gravelly warmth, "People never wander into our lives by accident. Young seeker, this truth plunges deeper than ocean abysses and soars higher than eagle's flight. Each soul a thread in destiny's grand weave, spun before your first cry and enduring beyond your last breath." Gesturing skyward, where birds glided on invisible thermals, Hotaka continued, "Behold the avian wanderers, they seem free, yet unseen winds shape their voyage. So too were we born by karma's currents, intentions whispers, and connections invisible rivers, flowing from eternity's past." Hiroshi's heart stirred, memories flooding, a mentor's steadfast guidance like a maple's shade, a minstrel's fleeting songs awakening wanderlust's fire. Yet doubts lingered. But why do some bring thorns of pain? "Master, blessings in some, burdens in others?" Hotaka led him into the garden, a living poem of intentional beauty, stones whispering stability, flowers blooming in harmonious chaos. Envision your life as this garden, he intoned, voice laced with paternal tenderness. Every soul is a seed sown by fate, some sprout into sheltering oaks, enduring storms with unyielding grace, others burst into ephemeral blooms, their fleeting radiance etching eternal change upon your soul's soil. By the babbling stream, Hiroshi knelt, his rippling reflection evoking self's fluid nature. And the harmful ones? He pressed, voice cracking with past hurt's echo. Hotaka's compassion deepened, eyes mirroring lifetimes of understanding. Those who wound are often our greatest gurus. Like sharp pebbles paving paths to strength, they reflect shadows we must confront, teaching through trial what gentleness cannot, reshaping us, not through comfort's caress, but adversity's forge. As sunlight waned, Hotaka unveiled 3 archetypes: supporters as riverbanks channeling flow, renewers as spring rains disrupting yet revitalizing, guides as lanterns illuminating fleeting steps. Nurture what nourishes, he advised. Release what wilts. Your heart knows the whisper. With mementos, a smooth stone, dried blossom, carved lantern, Hiroshi descended, viewing passers-by as destined threads, his soul alight with purpose's fire. Years later, a sage himself, he echoed, no encounter lacks meaning, each a catalyst for awakening's dawn. Reflect, dear listener, on your tapestry. Who are your oaks? Blooms? Stones? The Buddha's grace reminds, love deeply, live gently, release gracefully, drift into slumber, cradled in connection's web, dreams weaving tomorrow's bonds. The wisdom of non-interference, when compassion whispers restraint. As dawn's golden fingers caress ancient cedars, painting the valley in hues of hope, we ascend to a serene monastery where streams sing lullabies of balance. Sink deeper into relaxation's embrace, breaths syncing with nature's pulse, as we unravel a paradox that tugs at the heart. Sometimes, love's greatest act is stepping back, allowing struggles to forge unbreakable spirits. The Buddha's luminous words echo, if you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. Yet, true compassion dances on nuance's edge, not rushing to mend every tear, but discerning when it heals or hinders, evoking a tender wisdom that honors growth's sacred pain. In this haven of flowing waters and whispering winds lived Noro, a monk whose insights pierced souls like sunlight through fog. One autumn morn, leaves aflame in crimson glory, students gathered, their faces mirrors of curiosity. Among them, Takashi's troubled gaze spoke volumes. Today, Noro intoned, voice a soothing brook, we explore non-interference, the art of knowing when help wounds, when restraint births strength. Confusion rippled, helping was virtue's core. Yet Noro's tale unveiled its shadow. 2 boyhood friends, Shun and Masu, bound like roots entwined, faced life's fork, Shun's merchant riches, Masu's fisherman's toil. Storms ravaged Masu's boat, pride barring aid's plea. Shun, heart aching, secretly funded repairs under anonymity's veil, a deception born of love, yet shattering trust's fragile glass. Confrontation's storm raged, your help belittles my strength, Masu cried, friendship's bond frayed. Noro's eyes held compassion. The Buddha said, no one saves us but ourselves. Interference robs lessons gold. Takashi confessed his sister's shadowed studies, his meddling dimming her light. Noro nodded. Struggles sculpt souls, remove them, and growth withers. As rain pattered like tears of revelation, students shared, boundaries breach, motivations mask, Noro's signs, manipulation's vine, empathy's void, conflict's seed, control's chain, dishonesty's web, boundaries disregard, energy's drain, reciprocity's absence, each evoking vigilant hearts. Compassionate distance, Noro advised, boundaries firm, exposure measured, detachment kind, forgive from afar, heal within. Butterfly's chrysalis tail sealed wisdom, aid's blade cripples wings flight. Takashi's resolve bloomed, apologize, honor journeys, drift now, reflecting. Where does help hinder? The Buddha's refuge whispers self-navigation's grace. Sleep in balanced compassion's arms, recognizing harmful souls, guardians of inner sanctuary. As moonlight bathes mist-veiled peaks, Fireflies weaving luminous veils. We seek a cliffside temple where discernment's light pierces deception's gloom. Release shoulders' weight, breaths deepening like ocean tides. As we confront shadows, protecting peace from those who dim its flame. Evoking empowered vigilance's quiet strength. The Buddha's beacon. You, as much as any in the cosmos, deserve your love and affection. Self-care's shield, not selfishness's guise. In this area of blooming plums lived Hogi, whose gaze unveiled heart's truths. One spring eve, Shara arrived, spirit scarred by unseen wounds. Teach me to spot harm's harbingers, she pleaded. Hogi's compassion flowed. Harmers are wounded wanderers, their pain spills, understand. Yet gardens wander. Manipulation's subtle vine. Empathy's barren soil. Conflict's thorny bloom. Control's iron grip. Dishonesty's tangled web. Boundaries breach. Energy's vampire drain. Reciprocity's desert. Each sign stirring protective awakening. Shara's reflections. Patterns clustered. Instinct's heated call. What then? She queried. Compassionate distance. Boundaries as sacred walls. Exposure's mindful measure. Detachment's gentle veil. Forgive, yet shield, change possible. But not yours to force. Shara's transformation. Village sage of boundaries and heart. Sleep now. Scanning bonds. Energize or exhaust. Buddha's lamp illuminates self-worth's path. The richness of true bonds. Depth's quiet symphony. Night's deepening hush carries us to a clifftop hermitage. Moonlit valleys stretching like dreams unrealized. Body heavy, mind serene. We ponder. In connection's vast sea. Fewer pearls shine brighter than crowds' fleeting glitter. Evoking contentment's warm glow in solitude's embrace. The Buddha's pearl. A true friend stands in need's hour. Quality's triumph over quantity's illusion. In pine-shadowed sanctuary lived Kobo. Solitude's sage. Alina arrived. Loneliness veil heavy. Why few friends? Am I flawed? Kobo's wisdom. Depth over breadth. Teacup's sip quenches more than ocean's shallow draft. Freedom in authenticity. Solitude's self-discovery. Evoking inner world's riches. Social facades drain. Deep bonds withstand. Aristotle's virtue friendships echo Buddha's truth. Alina's revelation. Her duo nourished soul's soil. Kobo's finale. Happiness in wanting what's yours. Drift. Valuing bond's essence. Seen. Grown. Cherished. Buddha's peace within. The dark side of kindness. Balance's tender equilibrium. Deepening night leads to forested temple. Cherry scents weaving compassion's shadow. Release. Breathe. Explore kindness' hidden thorn. Overgiving's depletion. Evoking self-care's sacred call. The Buddha. Search the universe. You deserve love most. In blooming groves lived Arrow. Kiara arrived. Generosity's exhaustion etched. Kindness drains. Why? Arrow's parable. Village tree overburdened by imbalance. Evoking unsustainable sacrifices sorrow. Toxic kindness. Resentment's poison. Dependency's chain. Fear's mask. Middle way's grace. Boundaries. Discernment. Self-priorities. Kiara's shift. Giving from fullness. Joy's return. Sleep. Balancing heart's scales. The power of forgiveness. Liberation's healing flame. Night's close brings lakeside temple. Fireflies dance mirroring forgiveness light. Heavy body. Quiet mind. Embrace release's gift. Evoking soul's unburdened flight. The Buddha. Anger's coal burns the holder. Marketplace tale. Devotee's spit. Buddha's thank you gift declined. Compassion's mirror. Merchant's transformation. Resentment's prison unlocked. Self-forgiveness dawn. Practice. Acknowledge. Recognize suffering's prolongation. See humanity's flaws. Choose release. To's journey. Lighter spirit. Present joy. Reflect. Resentment's coals? Forgive for freedom's sake. Buddha's love deserves your grace. As tales conclude, seeds root in dreams. Connection's purpose. Non-interference's wisdom. Harmful recognition's shield. Few bonds depth. Kindness balance. Forgiveness liberty. Stir soul's awakening. Sleep in peace's cradle. Awaken renewed.